This fried dough treat is enjoyed by mostly Spanish-speaking countries. They come in a wide range of shapes and sizes and flavors, and in today's recipe, these buñuelos will be flat, dried discs that are sweet in flavor.
For this recipe, you will need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of hot but not boiling water, and about 2 cups of oil for frying. In a separate bowl, combine 1 cup of granulated sugar and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon for a cinnamon-sugar mixture. To make all the dough, add all of the all-purpose flour, salt, and baking powder into a large bowl. Mix well. Next, create a well in the center and add oil. Stir until it becomes a coarse crumble. Pour in the hot water and combine. Knead it for about 2 minutes until the dough is smooth and elastic. The dough should be able to spring back and not be sticky to indicate it is ready. This step is very important as it initiates gluten formation. Gluten formation occurs when 2 wheat proteins, glutamine and gliadin, come together through hydration and physical manipulation to create gluten. Gluten provides structure and elasticity to dough and allows bread to retain its shape after rising. The more protein in the flour, the more gluten will form and the tougher the product will be. Next, divide the dough into 16 equal portions on a well-floured surface. Roll each piece into a small ball and let rest for 15 minutes. After resting, press the ball down. Roll each piece into a circle about 6 inches in diameter until it is very thin. Using a fork, poke all over the disc. Leave the discs to dry out. By allowing the bread to sit, the baking powder within the mixture reacts to reduce carbon dioxide. These gas bubbles become trapped within the gluten complex and increase the bread shape. Next, heat frying oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
It is important when deep frying the buñuelos that the oil is hot enough. This would ensure that we kill harmful bacteria that could be in the ingredients used, like E. coli or salmonella that the flour could have been exposed to when grown. Ensuring the oil is hot enough would also limit the oil intake of the dough.
Fry each dough circle for about 60 seconds, turning once with metal tongues until golden brown on both sides. The dough circles will be cooked through a combination of convection and conduction. The oil is first heated up and the currents of heat will flow through the oil, cooking the dough circles. The oil starts heating from the bottom of the pan and will flow upwards as it heats up, while the oil at the top will flow downwards as it cools down. This allows the surface area of the dough circles to cook evenly without burning them. The center of the dough circles will be cooked through conduction as the surface is heated. The heat is transferred to the middle of the dough circle, ensuring the food item is thoroughly cooked. Once cooked, transfer to a plate to drain the excess oil.
It is important to fully sanitize the area and wash the oil thoroughly from the kitchen, as it can be very sticky. It is also important to let the oil cool, pour it in a biodegradable container, and throw it in the trash when disposing of it. Garnish the buñuelos with the cinnamon sugar mixture. To prevent staling, keep the buñuelos in an airtight container for up to 3 days. This will also help limit the effect of oxidation on the oil and prevent it from going rancid. Enjoy this tasty treat.